My name is Ramesh HG, working as Assistant Professor of Mathematics, Government First Aid College, Tiptur. Today I am going to explain the concept of logical connectives. So, logical connectives from two or more simple propositions. By using the connectives, we can make compound propositions. The following are the logical connectives. So, if we have two propositions, we can connect two propositions or we can combine two propositions by using the logical connectives. The logical connectives are and, or, if then, and if and only. So, there are four main logical connectives: and, or, if then, if and only if. For example, the two simple propositions. You consider two simple propositions. Mohan is intelligent. Mohan is intelligent. And second proposition is Gopal is a good swimmer. So these are two propositions. So by applying the connectives, we get Mohan is intelligent and Gopal is a good swimmer. So here the two propositions are connected by the logical connective and this we call it as a compound proposition. So if P and Q are two propositions, then the compound proposition P and Q denoted by the symbol P and Q is called compound proposition, is called as conjunction of P and Q. This is called as conjunction. So Mohan is intelligent and Gopal is a good swimmer. This we call it as a compound proposition. This we call it as a compound proposition, and in particular it is called as a conjunction because it is formed by using the connective and. So if two propositions are connected by the logical connective and, then we call it as the proposition, compound proposition, as conjunction of P and Q. So Mohan is intelligent and Gopal is a good swimmer. So this we call it as conjunction. Mohan is intelligent is one proposition. Gopal is a good swimmer is another proposition. If we connect these two by the logical connective R over R, that is Mohan is intelligent or Gopal is a good swimmer, this compound proposition is called as disjunction. So if P and Q are two propositions, then the compound proposition PRQ denoted by PRQ is called the disjunction of P and Q. This we call it as disjunction. If two propositions are connected by the logical connective R over R, then we call it as disjunction. Conditional. If Mohan is intelligent, so if you consider the two propositions, Mohan is intelligent and second proposition is Gopal is a good swimmer. Yeah. If Mohan is intelligent, then Gopal is a good swimmer. First we write if Mohan is intelligent, then you write then Gopal is a good swimmer. This we call it as a compound proposition, and this is called as conditional of P and Q. This compound proposition is called as conditional of P and Q, and that is denoted by P implies Q. So this is third type of compound proposition obtained by the logical connective if then. Last one is biconditional. Mohan is intelligent. Second proposition is Gopal is a good swimmer. If you write these two sentences as Mohan is intelligent if and only if Gopal is a good swimmer. Mohan is intelligent and Gopal is a Mohan is intelligent if and only if Gopal is a good swimmer. This we call it as a biconditional compound proposition. If P and Q are two propositions, then the compound proposition P if and only if Q is called as biconditional of P and Q. So these are the four main logical connectives and are if then, if and only if. Negation. So if P is a proposition, then the compound proposition negation of P denoted by negation of P is called negation of the proposition P. 10 is even number. So its negation is 10 is not a even number. 5 is prime number. 5 is not a prime number. So if we write the word not, then it becomes a negation of the statement. So you come to the truth table for conjunction. Truth table for conjunction. So if P is true, Q is true, then conjunction of P and Q is true. So both are true, then the conjunction is true. Both are true, the conjunction is true. The triangle is isosceles. Two sides of triangle are equal. So first sentence is the triangle is isosceles, and second sentence is the two sides of a triangle are equal. Then if the two statements are true, then the conjunction is true, and in all other cases the conjunction is false. That is, conjunction is true only when both P and Q are true, and in other cases it is false. So that is the importance of conjunction. That is, the conjunction is true only when both P and Q are true, and in all other cases it is false. So this is called truth table for conjunction. Truth table for disjunction. So P's root 2 is rational. 9 is a composite number. 9 is a composite number. So here P is false and Q is true. P is true and Q is false. So that is, the disjunction is false only when both P and Q are false. Disjunction is false only when both P and Q are false statement. Only P and Q are false statement. So if both are true, then it is true. If it is one is true, another is false, it is true. False true, it is true. If both are false, then the disjunction is false. So in the previous case, it is conjunction. It is true for only both are true. In all other cases, it is false. But in disjunction, it is false in both. If both are false, then it is false. And in all other cases, it is true. That is called as conjunction. Next, conditional. Conditional statement is the compound proposition is false when P is true and Q is false, and in all other cases it is true. So this is false only in this case. If first proposition is true, second proposition is false, then it is false, and in all other cases it is true statement. So this is called as conditional statement. Conditional. So you observe that P is true, Q is true, it is true. If P is true, Q is false, then it is false. And it is P is false, Q is true, it is true. And P is false, Q is false, it is true. So this is called as conditional truth table. So in biconditional statement, whenever P and Q are true, it is true, and P and Q are false, it is true. In other two cases, it is false. So the biconditional is true only when both are true or both are false, and it is in other cases it is false. This is called as biconditional compound proposition. Negation is if P is true, then negation of P is false. If P is false, the negation of P is true. This is the negation of the statement problems. So this is about the logical connectives. So one by one is first is conjunction, disjunction, implication or conditional, double implication. So these are four types of logical connectives: conditional, biconditional, conjunction and disjunction. So observe that the conjunction is true only both are P and Q are true, and in all other cases it is false. And the distinction is false only when both P and Q are false, and in all other cases it is true. And conditional is proportion is false when P is true and Q is false, and the biconditional is true only when both P and Q are false or true, and in other cases it is false. So these are some important logical operators or connectives. Thank you.